Hi, everybody. My name is Love Ashley Elaine. I am the owner of AEI Studios. I work with women who are ready to do the healing work and align their life and their soul, align with their soul business, align their life with their soul business, bring it into manifestation. Today has been one of those days where it's just right? Has just been this strong pull for me today to just be. Move super slow, allow the day to just be what it needs to be. A lot of deep presence. And I wanted to just share about what I don't, and this might not be for everybody, so if this isn't for everybody, then cool. But one of the things that I've realized just in my own healing journey in really taking ownership of entrepreneurship, being a business owner, and what that even means, um, and what I notice in the conversations that I've been reflecting on with women that I don't want to say helped, but women that I've had conversation with about their business, right? What aligns. We don't give ourselves space to just be, right? I think we are in such a deep hustle culture that we have to go, go, go. We have to do, do, do. No one's teaching us to be. At least for me, I was never taught to just be, right? It was this thing where I had to do and show and prove through my accomplishments, through the things that I worked on, like all of these things. And that's never going to be enough, right? The doing is never going to be enough for us to be whole or for us to um, be a part of relationships and conversations that we are desiring to be a part of, right? So a lot of what entrepreneurship is stillness. It's a lot of going inward because you're creating something for somebody outside of you. Sometimes it's something that we've endured, that we've been through, and we're transmuting that to be something for other people. And other times it's we just have the creative genius and or we just have the creative genius to match what other people's needs are, right? But when we're talking about our soul business, we're talking about what has God created me to do that is going to be beneficial for other people. What are other people's problems, right? So we're talking about one, you as the soulpreneur coming into stillness, coming into a space where you connect back to one, your highest version of yourself, two, God's voice, and three, what is it that I need to solve and how do I do that, right? Um, so I encourage you as you begin to just feel into what is this soul business that I'm trying to create? How do I incorporate my passions into this? Just find some stillness. You're not lazy for wanting stillness, right? You need that stillness, that pause, that moment of being present to hear, to feel, to see all things internally that is being divinely dumped into you so that you can mesh it with your gifts and your talents and your passions and create what is going to be a problem solver for somebody else, right? If we're in business to solve our own problems, we're not in the right business, right? There's a 9 to 5 for that. But when we come into entrepreneurship, those are God's people. Those are God's people. Those are the people that are taking divine creative genius to a different level and actually looking at the needs of people outside of them and using what they have inside of them to create it for them. So why would you not want to pause, right? If someone, if I want a vanilla chai with a shot of espresso and someone has never done that before and they're just making it up as they go, right? But they haven't set still with, okay, in order for it to still be this, right? They want this part of the chai and they also want this part of the caffeine. So let me make sure that I mix this genius thing together in a strategic way that is going to be what they need, right? There is no rush. Find your pause, find your stillness, and listen to what God is telling you, what your intuition is telling you, and what your higher self is showing you that you need to do and how it needs to be done. I love you all for free. Stay tuned.